All right, guys, you asked, so I will deliver. I've been asked about my nighttime routine a ton. And as you can tell by the timestamp, I'm quite the night owl. I think because it's the time where like my kids are in bed, I feel calm getting work done. It's actually kind of my creative time. But I'll walk you through what I do at night. So I'm gonna actually walk you through double cleansing. And this is something that I do normally once, sometimes twice a week. And I'll walk you through why. So I used to have really acne prone skin, to the point that I almost use a pretty harsh prescription before me and my husband got married to help my skin from breaking out. So oh, my Aussies are like, no, it's fine. This time period, or this time is perfect. It's 11:16 p.m. where I'm at. So, anyways, I used to have really awful skin, and that's one of the reasons why I started looking into a cleaner diet, natural skincare regimen. I used to spend hundreds of dollars on my skincare, because I wanted beautiful skin. Let's be honest. Like, I wanted to be able to go out of my house without makeup on and not feel ashamed or not feel just judged. And I get it. I hope you know if you have bad skin or if you're having a breakout. I sympathize with you because I remember those emotions far too well. So anyways, ever since I started doing doTERRA, which was about 5 years ago next month, I really started to explore how I can care for my skin topically, which I'll walk you through. But I want to premise this with a few things. Number one, my lifelong vitality supplements from doTERRA, Terrazyme, probiotics, so or PB Assist, DDR Prime, I take every single day. All four of those every single day. And those make the biggest impact. So our skin is oftentimes a reflection of our diet, what we're consuming, and how we're supplementing our body. And it's the last organ to get nutrition. And so if your skin is acting out, it's because you're lacking a lot of nutrition, whether that's a certain element in your diet or whether you're not drinking enough water, or whether your diet consists of a lot of processed things. So what's cool is you have control over that. But changing people's diet is sometimes harder than changing their religion. So not always the easiest thing to do, but little tweaks, little things that you can change, taking out certain sugars or processed foods or packaged foods. Adding anything from the earth is going to benefit your body. So juicing, more greens, more veggies, more fruits, will always benefit your body and benefit your skin. So I just want to premise this because I don't ever want somebody to buy what I use for my skincare and think that that's all I do, because I actually do a lot more internally than I do topically. But what I have realized is the beauty market, I mean, it's a multi-billion-dollar market, and what a lot of these beauty companies are selling you is a lot of fragrance and a lot of chemicals that you're dumping on your skin in hopes that it gives you anti-aging properties, in hopes that you get some type of result with it, and it just never really adds up. Unless you're already doing the diet piece, which then your skin would look great anyways, right? So anyways, okay, I use this, it's argan oil, so just organic argan oil, but in here I actually created a skin serum, and in here is frankincense, copaiba, blue tansy, and rose. So because of the blue tansy has in it, it's called shamaziline. It has a blue tint, so you can kind of see that. But what oil cleansing does, and for my people who have acne prone skin, you might panic a little putting oil on your skin. Believe me, I know. But what oil does is it not only pulls off all of your makeup and all of, dirt and grime, but it actually attracts any dirt that's in your pores and it will pull that out. So like attracts like. So that is why when you wash with soap and water, Sometimes it doesn't get all that oil and grease out of your pores because think about like when you're putting oil on water. So when you're doing that, it obviously is not going to pull out anything, right? Does that make sense to you guys? So you're utilizing liking attract like. So with the essential oils plus the carrier oil, I like argan oil. You can also use rosehip oil, grapeseed oil, almond oil. You can use any carrier oil, fractionated coconut oil. But I personally just like argan oil. It reacts really well with my skin. And I do have lash extensions, so I'm careful not to put this directly on my lashes. I just kind of get the makeup off the lids of my lashes, or off my lids. So I'm gonna turn my water on, it might be loud. But the next step is you actually want to get really hot water. So that's gonna pull off, like I had all my makeup on, that's gonna pull off all your makeup. And then you're going to take a washcloth. So I just use little baby washcloths from my kids because we have a ton of them. But you want to get hot water, like not scalding hot, but pretty hot. So you want to get hot water, and you're going to get your washcloth nice and hot. And then you're going to steam your face. So basically, you're removing, obviously, all your makeup. You're also removing any dirt, any grime. And actually, this is a really incredible way to wash your face. If you don't want any product on your face, if you don't want anything other than natural oils, this is a great way to wash your face. And every once in a while, when I just want to give my skin some breathing time, I'll do this. I will just do oil cleansing, and you will notice after you do this, your skin is going to be so soft because your skin holds all of that moisture from the carrier oil. So do you find yarrow makes your face red initially? It does mine, but it doesn't, but I don't seem to have it anymore. No, yarrow doesn't for me, but everyone has their own skin sensitivity. So if you put an oil on your skin that you're like, oh, that doesn't feel good, or that's reacting, just use a carrier oil. You can grab your fractionated coconut oil. You just want to dilute it out and then wipe it off. Dilute it out and then wipe it off. So, okay, so that's oil cleansing. Literally, I could go to bed right now and be fine. Like my skin is super soft, but I'm going to show you double cleansing because this actually gives you a really deep clean. So if you're feeling like, especially for some of us women, that time of month, you can feel like you're getting a little bit of a buildup, or you can feel like you're going to start breaking out. So I use the Virage line. I have used all the lines from doTERRA. For me, the Virage line is the cleanest and it's the easiest, and my skin reacts really well to it. I also use some of the anti-aging line. My husband uses the anti-aging line. I have tried the HD clear line, but for me it was a little bit too drying, so I use the Virage line. So it's a 4-step process. So we do the cleanser. Sorry guys, I have to turn the water back on. So we do the cleanser first. I'm going to disappear for a hot second so I can wash this off. But yeah, and I'll show you what I do for blemishes too. That works really well. So again, now that like all that oil and grease is out of my pores, now you can really actually get the deep clean, right? I hope that's making sense to you guys. So hold on, let me wash this off. Okay. So we just cleansed, and now my skin is like squeaky clean. And again, because I have lash extensions, I'm just careful around my lashes, just because I don't want to pull on them or tug on them. Okay, so we've cleansed with our Virage line. Now the next thing I do is I use the Barrage toner. So this is a spray toner, and what you can do is you can spritz it all over your face, your chest, your back. It's gonna get in your hair. Like, it always gets in my hair. So I do use a little cotton pad, and I just spray it a couple times on there, and I just tone out my skin. And again, this is just part of the deep clean part. So when I'm like really going at it with my skin to like deep clean it, especially around when my cycle is gonna be, I have the reveal sign, or the reveal line. It's a 2-step line, and I keep that in my shower. So that line is awesome, and it lasts, like my husband uses it too, but it lasts us probably about 4 months. But it's like the wash is more of a scrub, so it like has these little tiny micro beads in it, and it exfoliates. So if you're looking to slough some of that skin off, get the reveal line, just pop it in your shower. Use it like once or twice a week. But I'll do the reveal line, I'll do the wash, and then I'll actually do the mud mask in my shower and just let that dry, because I can only leave that on my skin for about a minute when it's drying, because my skin is sensitive to that. And then I wash that off, and then I put the second step of the reveal line, the peptide activator, on my skin. So I switch it up a lot because I like to keep my skin guessing, and because these products are all clean, I'm not worried about switching it up and having a breakout or a reaction. So okay, so that is the toner. The next step that I do is the Immortelle serum. So I get asked often, what's the difference between the serum and the actual oil? So this is the Immortelle oil. This is the serum. Immortelle oil is not diluted at all. This is pure essential oils. So this has in it frankincense, sandalwood, lavender, myrrh, helichrysum, and rose. So, but this is just oils. There's no carrier oil in there. So if you are sensitive to Immortelle, you can actually put, like divide it into 2 roller balls and put some fractionated coconut oil in each. So, okay, so I use the Immortelle, and I don't know if you guys will be able to see that. It's like one tiny squirt. So I focus on my lines, which are always, because I have a very expressive forehead, in my middle of my forehead, and then around my eyes, and then just kind of pull it down. So, okay, and then I do, actually, before I do the last step, so the last step is a moisturizer. If you're new around here, I had a little skin cancer removed from my lip. You can kind of see the scar. So this is, I got it done in October. So October, November, December, January, so it's 3 months old. And that's what my scar looks like. This is my scar blend that I keep on my countertop, and I just apply it very liberally to my lip. And then I always use my ring finger and massage it across my lip to help break down that scar tissue in there. So this has been like my lifeline through healing. Hi from New Zealand. So, okay, so next step is I do 2 pumps of the Barrage moisturizer, and I change it up. So I do my Yarrow Palm because I'm obsessed with it. This glow that I always have is Yarrow Palm to a T. But I also have been adding in frankincense, because frankincense helps with any type of inflammation on the skin too. So if you are breaking out, frankincense, adding a drop of frankincense is a great idea too. So I just take my Yarrow Palm, and I probably do, I don't know, 2-3 drops. I love Yarrow Palm, like it's my favorite. And then, oh, my frankincense is almost gone. I leave frankincense on my bathroom countertop too, because I put a drop under my tongue morning and night. And this one literally is pretty much toasted. But I do that for a few reasons. I do it for cellular support. I do it for emotional support. There's so many benefits to putting frankincense, taking it internally. So doTERRA frankincense, not any other brand. Yeah, it's amazing, right? So again, I'm applying these oils on my skin and they all have really incredible anti-aging benefits. I always give myself a little bit of a face massage because it feels good. And then you always want to bring it down your neck and onto your chest, right? So, oh, it's so funny. I have such an emotional attachment to yarrow, I think because I used it. She said she's still trying to love the smell of yarrow. And because I used it so much through my healing for my skin, it like actually sparks a lot of gratitude in my heart anytime I smell it. So, okay, a few little things that I wanted to share with you real quick and then I'm going to pop off. Anytime my skin is breaking out like crazy, I do have the HD Clear moisturizer. I do feel like this helps to clear up any type of breakout overnight. So I will apply this. I normally will get breakouts along my jaw, which is totally a hormonal spot, right? So I do have that I'll use randomly. I also have the anti-aging hydrating cream, which I love, especially during winter time. I live in a desert, so it's really dry here. So I love applying the hydrating cream. I feel like my skin just absorbs it, especially I get dry like on my nose and right around my mouth. So that is one of my favorite things to utilize. I talked about Immortelle, so every once in a while I'll switch it up and I'll just do Immortelle on my forehead, around my face. But tonight we did frankincense and yarrow. And then last but not least is Purify. So Purify for me is like my blemish buster. I posted about it tonight, but it's the oil I turn to anytime I'm having a breakout. It literally helps to dry it out. It does have citruses in it, so be cautious of that if you're in the sun. You don't want to be applying it all over your face and then walking into the sun. But I love Purify for helping to dry out my skin. So just a spot treatment for the HD Clear. No, I'll use it like, well, I normally will get breakouts along my jawline, so I'll actually normally put a squeeze in my hand and then a drop of Purify in it, rub it together and massage it into wherever I'm experiencing a breakout. But you can't spot treat. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. And then last but not least is I keep my Magnolia Touch. I actually just had to replace this, but I love to do Magnolia over my chest before I go to bed. It is the highest essential oil that has lanolin, the highest percentage of lanolin in it, which is incredibly calming, relaxing. So if you feel like you go to bed and your mind just races, Magnolia over your heart, and then a Serenity soft gel and a Copaiba soft gel, and you can thank me later. So that's my nighttime routine, guys. And then obviously I use the On Guard toothpaste. I've already brushed and flossed my teeth, and then I'm obsessed with the On Guard mouthwash too. So that's how I get ready for bed. And then I pop some retainers in, and my husband's just super lucky to go to bed with me. So anywho, I hope that this was helpful and that this gave you guys a peek into how I get ready for bed, how I take care of my skin topically. But again, make sure that you are taking care of your skin internally, because that's even more important, right? So anyways, I love you guys. I hope you have a good night, and I am off to bed. See ya.